It's good to have you back here on this page, as this page has been created to promote positivity in our mental health environment and also to help eradicate the stigma which is associated with mental health issues. In today's episode, we are looking at building resilience in a mental health environment, or building resilience in case of any mental health crisis. Resiliency has been defined as the ability to manage life challenges or stresses, changes or pressures that comes with it effectively, which means that after you have gone through so many life adversities like a mental illness, poverty, disaster, psychological trauma, sexual abuse, or lack of safety, what can you do to adapt successfully to this adversity or to bounce back to a balanced state after facing this major distraction? There has been a research that shows that resiliency offers protection from distress and illnesses in the face of these changes or these life adversities. The presence of high levels of resiliency is usually associated with these factors. Point number one, high level of happiness. Happiness is when you choose to be happy, even when you have thousands of reasons to be sad. It is your battle and you choose it wisely by deciding to put whatever that happens behind you and show positivity or show happiness even when you have every reason to be sad. Yes, of course, people who go through sexual abuse, loss of a loved ones, divorce, broken homes, prolonged stress, physical abuse, divorce, name them, or being diagnosed with a mental illness, automatically these conditions will trigger you to be sad. But you look at the brighter side of life and you choose to be happy. That is one point of building resilience. The next point is when you show a level of self-esteem, a high level of self-esteem, whereby you do not look down upon yourself. You tell yourself that in spite of whatever I am going through, my head is up. I am not looking down. I am not letting this overcome me. I am going to fight this in any way that I can to overcome it. This is not going to take the greater part of me. You have a high level of self-esteem, whereby you know that you are unbreakable by any of these life challenges or unfortunate life situations. The next point is high sense of energy and vitality. You have every reason to be energetic all the time. You do your regular exercises, your yoga, jogging, even if you have to go to the gym, whatever. You take healthy meals, you drink healthy drinks, anything to boost your energy. It's actually a point whereby you are building resilience. High level of optimism. That is, you are optimistic, like this thing is not going to affect me. This thing is not going to take the greater part of me. Yes, I have lost a loved one. Yes, I'm not going to see this person again. Yes, I have been divorced. Yes, I have lost this job that I sacrificed my whole life for, my time and energy for. Yes, I'm in prison for silly mistakes that I made. Yes, I have been physically or sexually abused. But in spite of all this, I choose to be optimistic. I choose to be positive. I choose to bring positivity out of all these negative situations. This is a step of building resilience. High level of self-reported health. That's when you take good care of yourself. You make sure that you are living a healthy life. You make sure that you are not into alcohol or doing any illicit drugs or whatever that will jeopardize your health. You make sure that you are constantly healthy. You see your doctors, physicians, healthcare providers Every time you are supposed to, you take your medication as you're supposed to, you take your therapy classes as you are supposed to, you are making sure that you are in charge of your own health. High sense of meaning and direction. Yes, you make sure that whatever situation that you were in that led you to whatever that bad situation you found yourself in, you learn from it. Mistakes are meant to be learned from. Move on. You accept. Most times you have to accept that yes, this thing has happened. Yes, it is painful. Yes, it is taking the greater part of me, but you know what, you can even decide to learn more about your condition. If you have been abused before, you have to take time and learn about abuse, the effect of abuse, how you can grow out of abuse, how you can make something positive out of abuse. Likewise, any other life adversity that you find yourself, you have to find meanings to this thing. Learn how you can redirect your life or your path so that you will not be faced with these issues anymore. If there are certain mistakes that you made, you make sure you are learning from it and you are not going to repeat them. If it was somebody else that led you into that situation, trust me, sometimes it is better for some people to live our lives so that we can head towards our progress or our successful destination. Some people in our lives become life distraction. So if it was a person that led you into whatever bad situation that you are in that is affecting your mental health and you think it is time for that person to go, you have to gather all the boldness to let them go. When you show low level of depression, yes, this is one major factor in building resilience. Depression is real, yes. We are not saying it is not, but you still have the power to control it before it would lead to a very severe form whereby it will be difficult to now get rid of. You do not want to live your entire life taking psychotic or antipsychotic medication or antidepressants or, so you have to make sure that you are surrounded by people who bring positive energy around you, people who do not downplay you, people who do not look down on you, people who help you to be the best version of yourself. Be conscious about your own depressive state or your mental health state. If certain things, certain people are not affecting you in the right ways, affecting your physical, your spiritual, your mental health, you have to make a decision to let them go. You have to be in charge of whether you will be depressed about this or not. Yes, it's sad to be abused. Yes, it's sad to be faced with a divorce. Yes, it's sad to have unexpected disasters, lose a loved one and all that, but you tell yourself, I'm not gonna sit here and let this take the greater part of me. I'll pick the pieces together and I will build a mansion out of all this. That is when you know that you are resilient. You are bouncing back to a balanced state after all these major disruptions that came into your life. You are adapting successfully to all these life adversities, and also you are able to manage life situations, life challenges, life pressures on all these unexpected changes that came alongside with it.